And we're back with more Final Fantasy VI. Last time you saw what to do and what not to do against that boss in the cave in the Veld, and we saved Shadow. So we've got Gaw, Mog, Terra, and we need Shadow. So how do we get him? Well, first, might as well check out what weapons and armor in this place. Weapons and armor... Man, that place is still burned. So, yeah. I was having a bit of trouble in that fight. I was trying to be fancy and having Gaw and Mog do all the work, and Terra just sit back, and turns out she was the reason that everybody killed the thing. So that was not one of my best moments. I actually died. But okay. It's okay, we made it. I wasn't gonna leave the game until I knew I could kill the thing. So I did. I killed the thing. Alright. Is the circlet better than the... So, no real extra help. But is it better than the Mystery Veil? And the all-important magic skill? Yeah, just a bit. Not as good as defensively, but look, it actually helps her stats overall. So there we go. Cool beans! Yay! I did the thing. And yes, that was sort of embarrassing, but a good lesson in why Terra is so awesome. Remember, I didn't use Morph. Once. She used Fire 2. To a weakness. And did 4,000 damage. And then all I had to do was hit him with a couple of other shots. It's like, okay, we've got this. Okay then, little gopher. Let her do all the work and have you show her how it's done. While I'm here, since I know I'm going to be using Shadow, might as well grab this while I'm at it. So, shurikens. Ninja stars hurt like hell, and I'm going to launch a lot of them. 500 a pop's not cool, but whatever. But yes, we've got our plan down. We'll fight in a dungeon, then we'll go somewhere, and we'll do something, and I need to save before I screw this up. Because I didn't save before in recordings, because you cannot save anywhere outside of battle or in towns. You have to do it outside. So yeah, let's do that. Good, because we've still got Doomgaze to worry about. But we'll be back in Thamaza some other day. But if you're wondering about Shadow, don't worry. He'll be fine. In fact, check out this place. I've talked about it before, but never been inside. And I may be here, I may not be here. I'm usually not here. But this is the Colosseum. And look! Oh, look at me! I'm a receptionist! Now you better watch what you bet, or Mr. Chupin's gonna come and take it from you. Yup. So, yeah, this is the thing. Say hello to the Colosseum. This place sucks. You can bet a few things. So the idea is you bet an item, but there's no guarantee that the item that you bet... Oh, an Imperial Soldier. Interesting. Someone's been pretending to be me! Don't be fooled! So, yeah. You bet certain items, and only items. In some cases, you will get Chupin and be thrown right out of battle. Sometimes you'll be given the luxury of fighting an easy enemy for an easy item. Sometimes you'll be given the luxury of fighting for a better item, but you'll be facing somebody that fucking hurts, like in-game guys, or guys with insta-death and all this other fun junk. You're not in control of your enemy or your parties or what your enemy does. So I'm going to want to save again. There's only one fight that you know is guaranteed. And that's that striker item. And you can bet just about anything, and there's a list of items that are the best. You could get some of the best armor, some of the best weapons, some of the best relics. You're gonna pay for it, but you can do it. The problem with this is you're practically at the mercy of what your party member you choose. And you don't know when, you don't know how, you don't know what weapon is going to happen. But there you go. Shadow Chupin? Okay, it's supposed to be Shadow. Anyway, but whatever magic, whatever weapons, whatever skills you have is whatever the computer is going to draw from to wreck face. So you kind of have to go at the mercy of what enemy you're facing and what would be the best person for the job. I'm going to go with Terra. Doesn't mean this is going to work. 73 damage. Okay, 375 for normal damage. Not the best. But this is kind of a joke fight, in a way. Holy shit! She doubled damage with fire! Level 1 fire did twice as much damage as her normal attack. That's just nuts. What are you doing here? The only thing I know how to do is fight. Why not come with us? Well, first I need to see how far I can get here. Hurrah! Yay! So, I may come back to the Coliseum, I may not. If there's an item I desperately want, I'll get it. But we're here for Shadow. We've got Shadow. So let's go get another guy. So Sabin, here on out, will be second or third tier party. I think second. He's too good to not be a good party. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in terms of who I'm going to use, it's going to be Terra. I mean, did you see how much damage she did in that last fight against a boss with a level 2 spell? How much damage she did against Shadow with a level 1 spell? Come on. Shadow's our damage dealer. Because I still think, in terms of random battles, like Mog and Gaw are just too ridiculous not to use. And this is a decent secondary party. Like, Celeste is Terra, basically. Just with Runic Blade instead, so a little bit less damage focused and more defensive. You got Edgar, who can just damage, Sabin, who can just damage, and Setzer, who can just damage. So not very balanced, but we can do okay, I think. But now I need sprint shoes. Somebody's got to have sprint shoes. But we're good now. Let's see, what do we got? Somebody's got to have sprint shoes. And protects against fatal magic attacks. I kind of like the sound of that. Okay, so keep doing the damage, buddy. But yes, this will be our main damage dealing party. So this is who we've got for here on out, unless something demands that we have to have a different party. This is what we're using. We've got Mog and Gaw for utility, Terra for magic and magic damage, and Shadow for wrecking face with just throwing stuff at people. So I bought all those tack stars, and well, not tack star, but ninja stars and shurikens. That's pretty much what he's going to be doing, and it's going to do some damage. Speaking of which, I better put stuff. I forgot to equip him. That kind of help, don't you think? So what does he optimize? He gets the striker, which I believe is a. I believe that does insta-death, which is something he'd like. Not good in an undead place, but we'll worry about that later. We're not going to an undead place, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, where are we? It's the Maza. So about that place we were going to go before I started the recording. Anyway, this is a cool place. If you want to level up basically everything without going to that blasted dinosaur forest. The reason you don't go to the dinosaur forest is the two hardest random encounters in the game are there. You face Tyrannos, which use Meteor, and Brachiosaurs, or Brontosaurs, which use Ultima. Let me repeat that. Meteor and Ultima in random encounters, and it's bad enough that their physical damage is enough. So that's for later, when you actually feel up to not dying. In here, you can fight Cactuars, or otherwise known as Cactrots, for magic. Not really magic points, basically. And maybe some money. But mostly the magic points. 10 magic points to be exact. And a Hoover, which can kick the shit out of you, but you gain more experience than a lot of other things. So those two are found there. So if you want to level up, you go there. That's a good spot. But for now, we're in Miranda, and this guy's tweaking out. I used to be a thief, but one day I uncovered a secret so awesome I had to run. Fine. Okay. Well, crystal stuff. Oath Veil. Okay, I feel dumb for having bought the circlet. I could have bought the Oath Veil. Good to know. I don't have money for anything right now, but I'm okay with that. We got Swordbreaker and Falchion. At this point, these are okay, but not majorly useful. Good for wrecking mobs, I guess. And since I'm using Shadow, potentially useful somehow, some way. But if we go here, oh, silk flowers, beautifully made too. Look, my boyfriend Mowgli sent me all these flowers. They're all handmade in silk, and these are all letters written for me. Huh? But wasn't he killed? Somebody else must have wrote these. Read the letter. My beloved Lola, we're still busy trying to rebuild this town. If all goes well, I'll be able to come home to you soon. This handwriting looks like Cyan, but where's he mailing it from? Could you please attach this reply to a carrier pigeon? Oh, thank you. All right. One of the best songs in the game. Again, have I mentioned? When people ask me what's the best song in the game, and I just go, all of them. It's that running gag where you ask a question and it's like you're supposed to give an answer to, like, a specific answer, and you just say, yes. It was like a running joke that Pro Jared made when he did Final Fantasy 6, where he was recapping the episode for like 20-30 minutes, and he just said, this is the best song in the game. This is the best song in the game. This is the best song in the game! Over and over and over, like every 2 or 3 minutes. Because he's right. This is the best song in the game. And then this next one is the best song in the game. All of them are the best song in the game. Anyway, This used to be the Western Continent, and now Klingon and the Colosseum are up on the top left. There's the old opera house. Jador and Zozo are kind of left to their own devices. But Zozo reminds me I have to buy something from this guy. How much money does he need, though? Well, hopefully I get into a fight so I can figure out. Because you need to buy something called Rust Rid. And that guy's still face down on the floor. Good job. Good job, buddy. So yeah, the same dork enemies that you fought way back when are still putzing around here. $500 for that? Well, that was stupid. Okay. So where is he? I mean, I might as well get the money that I need while I'm here, but... Man. Yeah, these guys are worth surprising amounts of money when you think about it. These guys are who you fight for money. And insta-death. Do not use that in an undead. But I can see why Shadow likes it. So, that guy's hopping around. I know you gotta find a guy who has Rust Rid somewhere. I think he's close by. I think I'm going to turn on my Moogle Charm to look for him because I don't need to fight so much. Even if they're scrubs. Ooh, I learned X Zone. That is insane. If you use the trick I was gonna try and use on a guy was Vanish X Zone or Vanish Doom, but I had neither. Or Mog had Vanish, he used it on himself, and then he used it on the behemoth like a moron because he didn't have Doom. I was kind of hoping somebody did. Now I don't have that problem because there's a running trick in the game where, for whatever reason, if you use Vanish, it denotes something known as clear status. Ah, there he is. And then if you use either Doom or X Zone. X Zone for multiple enemies, Doom for single enemies, but both really. If you use it on pretty much anybody, including bosses, they're just dead. They're just plain dead. It's a notorious trick, and one I've used to great effect. With this Rust Rid, you can open the door. Yours for 1,000 GP. Hooray! Alright. Now, cafe. Cool. So, we're doing this. But, yes, the same enemies you fought before are here. Oh boy. Bam, 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 bam. I received a tincture. Oh, I'm so happy. Do I have Vanish, by the way? I know Mog does. I know Shadow can use it, so... Rust dissolved. Okay. So, again, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and do the best I can fighting as many enemies as I can. How are we looking at time? 20. Damn. Quite a bit more time than I was expecting, but still, this shouldn't take that long. So lots of treasures in here. And lots of enemies. Ice shield, yay! So throughout the game, you're going to be finding these shields that are going to be amazing. And absorbs ice elemental attack. I could have used that in the last fight. But look at that. There's a weakness to wind, which sucks. But you absorb ice, and fire has no effect. So, I mean, this is already better than anything you're gonna find. Look at this. But check out that evade and magic block. Well, not so much the evade, but the magic block. If you put that high enough, you will never be hit by a magic attack ever. Oh, this thing. Let's get rid of him, because he steals a lot of money. Let's just get rid of him. He likes to steal money. He likes to steal money, and tons of it. He likes to steal the money. A red cap. Okay. Yeah, the game at this point is what items are you going to find, where are you going to find them, and what do they do? I think this is, Oh, this is for everybody. Cool. I thought this was just for Edgar and Cyan, but I was thinking of the red jacket. So circlets for him. Got the Genji helmet. Red cap. Who needs it more? 3, 4. Okay. Good. So Shadow gets more HP. That's handy. We needed that. But yeah, at this point, it's just going to be finding stuff. And fighting stuff, too. But before I... Oops. That's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the Invis Edge. Hooray! Fuck you, dude. So, yeah, he's just gonna do that. He's a jerk. That's a lot of money. Sometimes it goes into the thousands, which is even worse. But you can get your money back if you fight him, so that's the thing. Oh, he was leveling up Doom. How good. But I'm going to use Vanish on these guys. No, can't go that way. They're all broken. You're annoying, you know that? Fuck off, dude. Why'd I do that? God damn it. I unvanished myself. I'm stupid. Okay. I unvanished myself. I am dumb. Okay, just... This is why you just use Phantom. You can set it and forget it. Anyway. I gained my money back, yay. Okay. Got think there's one other type of enemy in here. It's called the Boras, which is a giant. Which, you can tell, because he's a giant, kind of sucks. I don't think he took my money, so I don't care. But yes, apparently all the enemies in here, except for the one I'm worried about, all use physical attacks. So, yeah. Shadow learned float. Gaw learned doom. Mog learned stop. I learned happy. I learned happy. It's turned out to be a little longer of an episode than I was expecting, but hey, it's fine. It's because we're doing stuff. Here too. Better off just doing that. There we go. What do I have? Okay, he's good with that. Shell and Safe might be useful if we run into another senior behemoth someday. Get him vanish in X Zone while I'm at it. Boras! Okay, cool. And I think he's the last enemy, so... Uppercut! You missed me! Yeah, I remember reading the other day that these guys just use physical attacks up here, so... Good to know. Not nearly as bad as the Gigantos, but annoying. How do you like me hitting you? Alright. Cool. That should do. For the sake of time, there are no bosses in here. At least ones that you force a fight with. So, I'm just gonna go. The Thunder Shield, you say? Even better. So every shield does different things, which is handy. Apparently Thunder Shield's the best one, but... Because 50%... Oh! Look at that! 50% damage, ice and fire, absorbs thunder, wind has no effect. It is better than the Ice Shield. Jesus. So, yeah. Good luck hitting him. Good luck hitting people with it. Jeez. They can't use the gold? Okay then, well, other people can use it then. So Mog and Terra will pretty much not take damage from elements now. That's handy. And an Aegis Seat. See, you're just getting all the fun. All the fun junk now. Randomly evade magic attack. You don't say. You don't say. And they can... Oh, look at that magic block, dude. Honestly, evasion is kind of Shadow's thing, so have him do it. My god, dude. I'm not fighting a thing. I love it. And a gold hairpin. That's half MP. halves MP consumed. Yeah, I mean, that's... I mean, earrings are nice. Earrings are very nice. But I think she'll be doing enough damage with her magic, depending on how I pump that up. But having MP, that's even better. Let it be known that the enemy that I told you about in the dinosaur forest, the Brachiosaur, he does worse. If he doesn't kill you, you might get an item called the Economizer, which basically does what the gold hairpin does, but use 1 MP. So don't touch the button if you value your life. If you recall Funbaba and Doomgaze, they're dragons, and they are super powerful, and they're optional, which makes them good for me. Dear Lola, I'm writing to beg your forgiveness. I am guilty of perpetuating a terrible lie. I have only now realized the error of my ways. I hope you can correct a great wrong. Your boyfriend, who you thought was in Mobliz, passed away some time ago. I have been writing in his stead. We humans tend to allow the past to destroy our lives. I implore you to not let this happen. It is time to look forward, to rediscover love, and embrace the beauty of life. You have so much life left to live. Cyan. The world before the fall. Delightful is the light of dawn. Noble is the heart of man. Cyan! Huh? Hey, you're alive. Cyan. I shall go with you. I shan't leave the world as it is. But how did you find me? Wait, tell me you didn't read my letters. No. No. It doesn't befit him, does it? Mine! Get... These... They're... Oh... merely a diversion of mine. These flowers are gorgeous. This is an outrage. Huh? Seriously? I learned of that poor girl when I passed through Miranda. When I heard that she sent a letter each day, but never received any replies. Something inside of me snapped. As I wrote to that girl, I realized I was very much like her. I was looking behind, full of despair. My eyes were closed, and then something changed. So there's one more little thing you could do here. Not a lot, but found the key to Cyan's treasure chest. Why? A child could use this machine. This is a joke. I'll never be afraid of machines again. Machinery manual and book of secrets. Simple book on machinery and probably a pornography magazine. Anyway, for ease of time... So, let's take Let's take Shadow out of the party here. I'm looking for Cyan. Where'd he go? Aha. What an amazing device! It's actually fortuitous that Cyan is here because we can actually do his side quest now if we want to too. So, sure. Basically, he'll do what Shadow would do under normal circumstances. And that's perfectly fine with me. Whoops. So... somebody's got to get the sprint shoes on. Somebody's got to get them on. There we go. Cool. Yep, 2 pairs of shoes. Don't care. One more little thing. One more little thing. So, go to Zozo. Go back to Miranda. I've avoided Doomgaze, which is good. Go in. And we put this to bed. I knew these flowers and letters weren't sent by my boyfriend. I just didn't want to admit it. I was lying to myself, but I'm alright now. As I read those letters, the pain I felt in my heart became bearable. I'm sure whoever wrote them suffered greatly. I wish I could meet him. Actually... look to the future. We have a lot of life left to live. I feel like I have a future now. I'll take your words to heart. I'll be okay. But we're not done with Cyan just yet. But we'll save that for another day. Because it's been a long couple of hours for me. Long couple of videos. Made worse by that whole senior behemoth fiasco. But hey, I can't just live and not die in the game, I guess. Can't be perfect at everything. But we've done it! We've gotten a lot of our party back, including our main attack force. So, I'll call it here for today. Get another set of recordings later next week, but for now, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.